Whoa, we're back with some JoJo's Golden Spirit, actually. And that's not Bleach the Resonance this time, huh? Sorry, moving my light there. And we have our first round of pulls sort of set here. We can see that we are not particularly far into the game or anything. I did play the beta, but I didn't know exactly when I would want to come in here for this, because obviously there is sort of a, there is an adventure pass. There's like an adventure progress bar. You can just go up and up and up until you reach a breakpoint, and then I could come in and be like, hey, this is how my days went. Instead of that, I've decided to just do first summons because we do have a few 10 pulls here. And I want to talk about the game a bit. And first and foremost, by the way, if you do end up playing this, one second, let me go over here. And let me change my name to Lone. There we go. If you do intend to play this, I would say that the first thing you want to do is go up to there, go into this cogwheel, and then you can change your graphics to ultra or high or whatever it is. Because if you go here at low, you're going to notice that all the banners and stuff are very fragmented. So if you're wondering, why your game might be looking like ass, it's because it starts at low. Otherwise, the game is fun. I mean, I played the beta, like I said. I didn't really make videos on it, I don't think, but it's cool. I think it's like I think they call these idle games or something, like idly games, like where you do have sort of maybe it's kind of like Cookie Run Kingdom, where there are things you do. The characters attack on a set. The characters attack on like a set. Like, say if I don't use auto here, they attack themselves, and then you cast the skills, right? So, for instance, we get like an animation here, looks really good, and then we can have like Mista fire sex pistols at him, looks really good. We can have Joseph do this, and so on and so forth. And then I could put it on auto, and we go as specified, as you see. So I think they're called auto games. I don't play a ton of games like this, but I will be keeping an eye on this game because I'm very recent to the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure sort of the sort of fandom. I started watching, I even started making videos initially on this channel about a year or two ago, where I was just talking about how impressed I was by Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5 and my experiences with them. But if you're interested in JoJo's, this does look pretty cool. I don't have anything to say about the free-to-playness of the game or what have you. One thing I will say is that characters do get better with dupes. So let me go to character here. So here's like a big one. Obviously, characters get better with dupes. The other thing, though, is a character like Giorno has life creation, where he throws sort of the pill bug buttons that are on his outfit, or I guess like Ladyboy, right? And he throws them and they heal you, right? But he also has an ultimate when you get him a dupe that gives him his stand ability, right? So his stand actually, does the flurry, So if you're interested in that, you might want to try to get an S1 into Giorno, right? Because it changes him. Not all characters do this, I don't believe, though. I believe a lot of them do have this effect. So here we go. Here's one that does not do it, right? So he is not, Narancha here is not getting an entirely different ult from his S1. Neither is Abakio here. So that is one thing. So dupes will be a thing. Weapons are a thing in this game. I don't think there's 50-50. Yeah, you just get guaranteed, right? Let's see. Can it roll a little faster? Yeah, I think it's guaranteed exclusive. So I'm pretty sure it's not 50-50. Yeah. You see, Jotaro gets his time stop ability if you get a dupe in him. So that's something to consider. It does take a different kind of pull currency as it goes, but there is also a standard banner and the like. So I figured we would go ahead and do a little pulling, huh? I figured we would do a little pulling. So let me turn the sound on, because the voice acting and stuff like that is really good in this game. The animations are also really great. As for who I'm going to pull when it comes to this, probably Caesar. Caesar, especially when you get bubble cutter gliding, which again, these are essentially the standard characters. These are essentially the non-exclusive, the free-to-play, more minded characters. I'm pretty sure he becomes a pretty solid DPS, so I'll probably be trying to go for him with my first 30 summons on this side. But before we do that, we're gonna go over here and see if we get anyone here, because you know there's some actual bangers in here. Like it's pretty surprising that Diavolo is like available. I don't think he was in. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think he was in the beta. Prosciutto was. FF. I don't think FF and Hermes were either. So you know we can get anyone here. I like the summoning animation a lot. It's Darby. Yes, sir. Of course, I'm up for a few random pokers up. On my mom's soul, this SSR right here. It is. So there is the summoning animation. Essentially, oh, Whole Horse is good, I believe. I think he's good as like an SR. Basically, the summon animation is you get like a hand of cards, and there is no like, you know, it's just an animation. So if you see like a 4 of a kind, a 2 pair, or like a full house, etc. Bad tank. Bad thing. Yes, sir. Araki was crazy for this, bro. No, there he is. He's a pretty good tank, I think. I think he's like a DPS tank. That's not bad. That's not a bad SSR to grab at all. Prosciutto's good. And let's stand the Grateful Dead, I believe it's called. It's been a while. This. Okay. You can see even the rares have like a pretty high amount of like model fidelity, which is nice. Shanghai, yeah. Oh, look at that. Whoa. That's crazy. What a great intro for. See, that's what I mean, like a pretty high fidelity. I remember one of the things that people sort of were wondering is like, you know, when it comes to Japanese gacha games, mobile games in general, they can be a little on the undercooked side, but I do think that the animation quality of the fidelity here is pretty solid. I mean, you can tell me how you feel. Let me turn my light up a little bit. You can tell me how you feel. I think it's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. That's a big hit, honestly. Is he? He's not a tank. He's like a warrior, right? I believe so. He's pretty good. Let's see what we get. Zeppeli. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. This is the guy who gets his ass beat on the train. Alright, I believe so. And we got 2 more here. Let's go. Oh my god, we got Girly Pop from like the, what is it, like the 1st or 2nd episode of part 6. Okay, some nice little animations there for characters we haven't gotten yet. Oh, we got a straight. Is that double? Okay, it's just a 1. It's just a 1. Who do we get? Oh, it's gonna, okay. Yeah, this guy can't be the SSR. He's not important enough. Okay, who we get? This guy's probably an SR. Brother of Prosciutto, I believe. And then, oh, okay, nice. We got Araki's Gohan. Pretty cool. This guy, he is a tank, right? If I'm not mistaken. No, he's one of the benders, but I think he works as a tank. I'm pretty I think he works as like a frontline. I think that's a thing he does. Can I sort by? I guess not. I guess oh, he's debuffer. Okay. I guess I misremembered. Both of these characters are pretty good, I think. From what I remember in the beta, they felt pretty good. But last but not least, we'll go over here. We're not gonna go for Koichi because we just literally hit him. So let's just try to fill out our count by grabbing Caesar. Let's see if we get him. I want to play some poker, big dog. Show me my cards. We're not skipping. We don't skip in here. Yes, sir. Good. 1 pair. Yeah. I don't know if there are fake outs. I don't think there are. I mean, not that I've seen. So yeah, mediocre there. As for the SSR, like exclusive unit, I'll probably say what pulls and then go from. I mean, it's Jotaro. Everybody wants Jotaro, right? We're gonna try eventually, but yeah, as you can see, a lot of characters in this game, man. Like a ton of the characters, a ton of the cast already represented. You can go all the way down here and see there's like a bunch more as well. So as far as let's go with Prosciutto. As far as sort of representing various angles of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you're really like not starved for choice, right? If you can think of a character from at least the initial run, even if they're like meager, they're sort of around and about, right? So we'll continue on and see what all we get. But as a first little summoning session, it's pretty nice. We got 2 SSRs, which is not what I expected. So we got to unlock that at level 4. And other than that, you're just sort of following this, by the way. So let's do that now. We got to get characters to 15. So let's get our SSRs to 15. We have quite a bit of materials here. We'll get, again, like I said, we'll go over and grab our SRs at 15. We'll grab Koichi. It's fine. Show me Prosciutto. Prosciutto's thing is that he puts like a wave, like an aura of like damaging like AoE ability. Thankful Dead. So there's 3. We're probably gonna want a tank of some sort. Maybe just grab Obakio. Just grab an extra character who tanks, and then we got a healer, a tank, Prosciutto, a debuffer. So 1 more character. You can field 5. I like the idea of having a second support, like Joseph. Joseph feels good. Hermit Purple like groups them up. I do like that idea. Other than that, though, this game has quite a few modes already. There is like a roguelite mode, I believe, where you pick like skills and stuff as you go. There's PvP, I believe. I don't know to what extent. I don't know if it's PvP AI or PvP versus like real time. But there's going to be a leaderboard, so things like that. Yeah, you know what? Give me Joseph for now. I like buffing. So that should be that. And claim that. See what we get here. So we go to level 4. We get a bunch. These are the weapons, right? I believe so. I believe that's weapons? I can't remember. So let's see. Guild unlocked. We got gallery. Oh yeah, this is like a global bonus thing for, classic, gacha thing of upgrading your overall account. And oh, okay, that's what this is. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's to get you the free-to-play character. Okay, yeah. Let's go again. See if we grab anything. Of course. On everything, this is an SSR. 1 pair. All right, it's terrible. It's actually less than an SSR. It's actually terrible. So interesting. Yeah, but I mean that's it. I'm just gonna be playing. Like honestly. Oh, we got an extra bonus character here as well. We got an extra Mista. Sexo Pistol. Mista. One of the nice things is that you do get an SSR from a random character pool here, by the way. So you could argue that not pulling it all until you sort of hit these breakpoints would be for the best. So, keep that in mind. Follow us on socials. I'll have to do that as well. And yeah, but that's essentially like soft day 1. I wouldn't really call it day 1. It's just a check-in of like, I'm pretty excited for this game. I like JoJo's a lot. I'm very new to it, and so it's very exciting for me, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be playing more. But until then, I've been Lone. Like you back to video, subscribe to the club. We all make it, and peace.